Chapter 18. Marie. I need to ask you a favor. Marie leaned heavily against Mother Ginger's throne in the palace. More time had passed. Far too much time. Marie's children had grown lovely and strong. 2 smart young ladies and a mischievous little boy. But while time had strengthened her darlings, it had only seemed to make her weaker. She had tried to plan her visits to the realms when her constitution was at its best, but those small windows of renewed health seemed to be ever smaller. Now, standing in the throne room, she clutched a stained handkerchief to her mouth. "I'm happy to do anything you wish, Your Majesty," Mother Ginger replied. "But if I may ask, why aren't the other regents here?" "Because I wanted to speak with just you," Marie said. She coughed, a violent racking that shook her whole frame. "You're not well, dear." Mother Ginger placed a steadying hand on her shoulder. "Perhaps you should return home to your No." "I'm all right," Marie insisted. She pushed the handkerchief into her dress pocket. "But the truth is, I may not be able to visit the realms for a while. I'm not as strong as I once was.
Mommy?
The doctors have instructed me to rest." "Yes, sweetie."
What are you doing?
"I'm reading, which means it may be some time before I'm able to come again." "Of course," Mother Ginger said. There was a long pause. Marie looked up. The red-haired regent was staring oddly at her. It was then Marie realized she hadn't made eye contact for the whole conversation. She'd been staring down at the floor, practically slumped in Mother Ginger's throne. "Is it serious?" Mother Ginger finally asked. Marie nodded. "Alas, there are some things Tool can't fix. But you will recover," Mother Ginger pressed. Now Marie made every effort to stand up a bit straighter. "Yes, of course." She suppressed a cough. "With time. I just need time. But as you know, a long time at home is an eternity here." Mother Ginger finished for her. Her eyes suddenly flashed in thought. "Have you told Sugarplum?" Marie shook her head. "Not yet. I don't want to worry her." "Then that is the favor," Mother Ginger nodded. "To tell Sugarplum." "Oh, no." Marie shook her head. "Not at all. I will tell her. Just not today. Not while I'm looking so unwell." Her expression clouded for a moment. Then she regained her focus. "I was hoping you could help take more of an active role in leading the realms." Mother Ginger's eyes flashed again. "You mean rule?" "Not exactly," Marie clarified. "I mean work together with the others." "I do not understand," Mother Ginger frowned. "We already work together, don't we?" Marie finally gave in and slumped upon the throne. She held her head in her hand. It ached so badly. "I've wanted for a long time for Sugarplum to grow closer with the 3 of you, for you to all work together to watch over the realms. When I created the realms, I was just a girl. I never thought about the responsibility of being a queen. I just wanted to create beauty and imagination and hope. The realms are limitless, but I realize now that I've made more than I can promise to look after. The realms shouldn't have just one leader. They were never meant to." She looked up to Mother Ginger. The woman stood very still. "I made the 4 of you regents because I knew I could trust you," Marie said, "to work together as a family. You're each a part of me, and while I'm recovering, I would feel very much relieved to know you were all working together to keep the realms safe." "I understand," Mother Ginger replied. "I would have asked the others here as well," Marie said. "But you remind me so much of my mother. I felt I should tell you first. I fear seeing me like this will cause the others great concern." Mother Ginger drew Marie against her, comforting her as a mother would. She patted her head. "Do not worry, my dear." She gazed out the windows at each of the 4 realms, starting with the land of amusement, scanning across the flower fields and frozen glacier before resting her sights on the land of sweets. "I will take care of everything."